Hello.
Hi.
And welcome back to Houston's We Have a Problem.
I'm Aileen Tinney.
And I'm Clare Houston, and I'm going to stop saying the last of the Houstons.
And this is not deja vu. Yes, we were in the same outfit. It is a week later.
We're embarrassed. We were in the same outfit as the last week.
Because as we said in last week's episode, we were going to do a two-parter so that we could take a wee bit of time off.
That's the only downside of video before.
And I could podcast in my pajamas, which I did frequently, and probably will.
I was going to say, come the new year, guys, the effort, like I'm running out of Christmas jumpers, so the season is over. I will be landing in my comfy clothes.
I feel like I'm just going to wear this cardigan right through until the summer.
This is going to be Eileen's outfit for the foreseeable.
I know, I do love it.
It is lovely.
Yeah.
We need to get you like a similar one that's not Christmas.
Yes, for daytime.
I think so, yeah. Good plan.
Yeah, I haven't even figured out what I'm wearing for Christmas Day, but you don't care about that because it's already past Christmas.
It is. Hope you have a happy Christmas.
It might even be already past New Year.
I will have worn my gorgeous cord from Penny's. It's basically pajamas you can wear in public.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing my slippers.
That's okay.
I don't know what's going to happen with this. Yeah, I'm going to be super comfy.
We had plans of wearing like a dress.
Why are you dressing?
I just find dresses comfy.
Oh, well, that's true.
Do you
Comfort
know,
is key.
No waistband.
Oh, yeah. I like that idea.
So I'm thinking, floaty, plenty of expansion for the dinner, maybe fleecy leggings. I feel like I'm wearing a hug.
Oh, it does feel like wearing a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going pure comfort this year.
But that's it. I mean, if you can't have comfort, I mean, as we said in the previous episode, we've got to do things our way.
Everybody and their mammy is wearing these cords as well. It's hilarious.
I have yet. Like, I'm interested to see what this. It's co-ord, is it? Not cohort.
No, co-ord. So it's a cardigan and trousers, like same colour.
And are they like really soft?
Yes.
Floating.
Oh my god, guys!
How have I not bought?
And they're in the basic range, which means €8 for each item, €16 for the two things, and they are so worth it. Now, not a lot of sizes left, and I'd say there's none left at this point by the time this episode goes out. But keep your eye.
Now, knowing that this episode is coming out 2 weeks after we have this conversation, have they any left in my size?
Oh, well, I'll feed tomorrow.
And I'll give you money if they do.
No bother.
Thank you.
Anyway,
now I want to be in this cohort that I thought was called cohort.
Cohort and planning.
I don't understand the young people these days in their cohort outfits.
Well, I swear to God, I'd say half of them were sold to Penny's people.
Yeah.
The day they came in, we were like, give me an extra small, give me a small.
COVID really finished.
Ah, thank God.
The pretense of needing to.
Thank God. So that's what I will be wearing on Christmas morning is my cohort. You might be wearing yours as well if I get you one tomorrow.
Please, let it be a Christmas miracle. And I know what you're saying right now. It's would just hurry up.
Yeah, no, sorry. Should have had this conversation beforehand. But yes.
We're tight for time. We've got a double job. We hope that everybody had a lovely Christmas. We hope that you had a lovely New Year. Yes. Next week we will talk about all of the things that we're going to do for my favourite episode.
My favourite episode.
Where I get to...
Eileen's New Year's resolutions.
I'm going to indulge myself a wee bit and allow my imagination to
please,
run wild.
That's what we love.
I haven't done that for a while.
I've been too realistic.
I've been keeping everything very
realistic.
realistic.
You to just go buck mad.
I think over Christmas I can really do it because I'm going to have some time to sit and watch films and imagine that I'm going to do all these things.
On the other hand, I think it's good for me to be realistic this year.
Perfect.
So mine will be small, but
attainable.
Big, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense.
Small changes.
Big box, little box.
Yeah. Anyway, we digress.
Only people who went out in the early 2000s will understand that reference.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we are in the middle of doing our snippets.
Yes.
So we're going to get into
it.
To
the next bit now. Oh my God. Where is it? So the next one, this is so funny.
Well, you did.
So
you
fed
said
up.
to me, you're like, "Oh my God, we do sick so differently."
We really do.
That's what you mean. I mean, not that you love being sick.
Well,
let's just say Claire loves an excuse to pull the curtains and
any excuse at all. Like,
stay away from the word.
Sorry, guys, can't meet up with anybody. I'm so sick. I would hate to give it to you.
But you do that to me all the time as well.
Yeah. I think we can all agree that this is something that hasn't really changed much since the podcast started. This is a running battle. An ongoing battle, not a running battle. An ongoing battle that I'm so bad at.
I mean, someday you're actually going to be really sick and none of us are going to believe
It's happened.
me.
It has happened. Yeah. And everybody's like, and I'm like, no, actually, this time, I am the girl who cried wolf. Everybody knows it. I know it. Everybody in work knows it. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I would have more to say.
What do you say?
I feel like I've already said
That's it.
Well, what I will talk about is how we do sick differently.
Oh, yeah.
In the sense of we all know that you have issues.
I love being sick.
You need to get sorted. You know, you love the excuse of being sick.
Exactly.
I think what you do is you lie to yourself.
100%.
And you...
Can I just say, though, I genuinely had the vomiting bug and I genuinely give myself food poisoning over the last 2 weeks. That was real.
I will require a stool sample from here on.
No, do you know what? There was a part of me whenever I was
going to text her
when I was sick with the vomiting bug, because I was like, nobody is actually going to believe me.
No.
I was nearly going to send a picture, and I was like, no, that is actually
gross.
That
is not too gross.
Right, from this day forward.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, I was so sick, and I was like, aw, really?
Sympathy, which I don't deserve, because people ran out years ago.
And can I also just point out that we talked so much about garlic bread on the last episode that we had to go out and make some because
Sorry, guys.
I couldn't have recorded with my stomach.
So hungry. So yeah, I apologise, but
no,
I'm nearly done.
Listen, I ate all of mine nearly before we got started. That's the only reason I'm not eating. We definitely do sick differently in the sense though that I regard being sick as a personal failure. So from that point of view, and funny, when I listen back to that clip, that was the time I had COVID. You can hear it so clearly that I was still so sick, actually. No, to me, sickness is something that just shouldn't happen to me. I don't have time for it. I don't want it. I can't indulge myself during it. And like we had talked on that episode about when I was sick, my children have no tolerance for it. My husband has no tolerance for it.
It's very difficult for you to be sick.
It's really difficult to be sick. The only time I've really enjoyed being sick, and this is awful, is when I've had an operation and everybody is very clear that I'm sick.
Yeah, when it's like a physical injury.
Yes, like I have to literally be cut into in order for people to give me any length of time.
Yeah.
But I do remember, and like I'm probably going to get killed for telling this story, but I do remember one year when we were on a family holiday and Mum got sick. We were in the Isle of Man, and this is true as God. And I didn't know what was happening at the time, but we went to the swimming pool, and she was actually rigoring in the swimming pool. She had such a bad temperature. So she took to her bed, and after 2 days, I think, and this is no reflection on our dad, because this is every man ever made. He went up to the room and he said to her,
are you still sick?
Are you still sick? You need to get up. You're ruining this holiday.
And that was after 1 day of having to take care of us. Remember, he took us to the Laxey Wheel?
And I was talking about this today.
He had a freak attack on the stairs. I've never been so embarrassed in my life, guys. The tiniest stairs. Okay, I wasn't embarrassed, but I was a wee bit.
Yeah, you were. I remember it.
Tiny, like the narrow spiral stairs. And he decides this. Halfway up them where I'm going to plonk my ass.
Would you believe that I had this conversation with Charlie and his kids today?
That's so funny.
Because he gets the same thing when you go up a height. He gets vertigo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was, 10? No, I must have been older. I must have been 12.
I'd say I was 10 or
maybe
8 or 9. Yeah.
And we went up the Laxey Wheel. But if I remember correctly, Dad didn't go up it. He sent us up it.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, so he's standing at the bottom, doing God knows what.
I had a brilliant time because if you stood where the wheel was and the wheel was coming towards you, it felt like you were going like this here.
No, and that is what did it to me. I think you said to me, look over. And then I went, no. My brain disconnected from my body and I sat my ass down. Now, there must have been American tourist after American tourist walking up, and I am clinging on to this tiny spindle of a spiral staircase.
And I'm like, Aileen, it's okay.
And you know what?
Okay.
So bad. Dad had to come up and get me. Now that tells you how bad I was, because the fear of that
man was not enough.
Coming up there to get me down, because I knew I was in for it. First of all, I'd done the cardinal sin of an Irish child. I caused a scene. And secondly, I had made him leave wherever he was and come up and remove me from there. And I was saying this to Charlie and the kids earlier. Not 1 ounce of sympathy did I get. It was like, look at you there making a shame of us. Get up and get down.
And I was going, Dad, you just stand by the wheel, it's class. I just remember from that holiday, just before we leave that subject, you know the way the Isle of Man symbol is the 3 running legs?
Oh yeah.
For the first wee while, I was convinced it was the Nazi symbol, and I was like, what are we doing here? I was too afraid to ask, because I was like, it can't be.
Right enough.
It took me
way
too long to cop on that it was not.
Apologies to anybody in the Isle of Man, but I mean, what is that
No,
symbol?
in fairness, I was 8 or 9, and I'd never even heard of the Isle of Man before I set foot on it.
Yeah. Mum and Dad took us there because they had their honeymoon on the Isle of Man, and they thought that playing bingo and going to visit the Laxey was exactly what a crowd.
I read 3 books
kids.
on that holiday.
Yeah, do you remember
101 Dalmatians. Some book about a unicorn, and I still to this day can't remember the name of it. And I wish I could remember it. And then another
Oh well, on that note, we found out the name of the Dean Koontz book.
Okay, for people.
Yeah,
let's remind you. A few weeks ago, we were talking about
about books.
And it's a book we both read when we went on holidays.
And we had the horrors.
Crete, and we had the horrors, and it was literally nightmare stuff. And could we remember the name of the book, Aileen?
Dean Koontz, Cold Fire.
And there's a picture
and
of
there's a windmill. So my friend Charlie was on the ball and immediately contacted me and was like, is this the book? And the minute I saw the picture, I was like, yes, it is.
So now I'm on the search for it so I can read it again. It's probably not even that
maybe
scary.
If you describe the unicorn one, he'll be able to find you that as well.
Oh God, it was like a magical unicorn, but it stabbed people, and it was so weird.
Was it a kid's book?
It was like a mystical sci-fi kind of thing.
Do you know the book I used to find so strange was Roald Dahl's The Girl with the Magic Finger?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, she's like a magic finger. I'm going to have to look this up. Keep talking about brilliant childhood memories there while I look it up.
But yeah, so other than thinking I was in a Nazi island for the first 2 days of my holidays and too afraid to ask my parents, why did you bring us here? But yeah, I remember that Mum was so sick.
She was so sick. Even I felt sorry for her as a child.
Because obviously, no harm, Dad, but he was in charge and it was just a shit show. A shit show. It's like, let's go to the Laxey wheel. And for a Isle of Man is nice. I'd say as an older person, you would get more enjoyment from it. As a young child, there's not a lot to do. But
the magic finger, yeah.
See? Oh, the cover is
Do you
familiar.
Remember it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and
the
get
cover is familiar.
Does anybody remember this?
What could you do?
Oh, sorry, I have to remember that we're not.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the Instagram.
So in case
post.
any of you remember
Get a screenshot of that.
The girl with the magic finger. I can't really remember what it was about, but she went around. I think it was a bit dark as well. But then a lot of Roald Dahl's books, like if you think of the Twits and the Witches and stuff, they were a bit dark.
Yeah, I really wish I could find out what that unicorn
So that was a horrific holiday, but that was Mum being sick.
Yeah.
With regards, but I get it.
No, you get it.
I get it now.
I think as a parent, you're not allowed to be sick.
No. Yeah, because I don't remember having this much of an aversion to be sick when I was younger.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just know
it's easier
that,
for me to be sick.
Yeah, and you just know
responsibility.
that when you're sick, everything's just going to be more awkward. Like I felt unwell last night, and I thought, oh God, like I literally went into panic mode.
Yeah.
I was like nearly doing a novena. Please don't let this happen to me before Christmas. I cannot be sick. It just cannot. You know, and in my mind I was going, it's not going to happen.
Mind over
it's
matter.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Whereas I think you welcome a sickness as it's a
guilt-free
way. Oh, you do manifest it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, we'll get into the workings of your brain another time. But, you know, you just can't be sick that much. And only on the days you work.
I know. The holidays are grand.
Exactly. So you're not sick. You just tell yourself you're sick in order to be guilt-free about what you're doing.
100%. Yeah, that has to be it. I do manifest it to a point.
Yeah. Well,
then it's like
I wake up every morning and think I want to vomit. I'm so tired or I'm so whatever. I want to vomit. What I really want is a duvet day. But then I put my feet on the floor eventually. Yeah. After 14 alarms going off.
Oh yeah. No, I do need to just get over myself.
I just need to toughen up. Yeah. But even when we are genuinely sick, you would be more of a, well, you lean into it. And you just even when you had that really, really bad flu, you were like, I was like, will I come down? Will I feed you chicken soup at the side of the bed? Will I mop your brow?
I was like, why?
You were like, no. Like,
that time I was really sick. I literally, the only time I woke up was whenever I started to get a temperature again. I started to shiver.
Yeah.
And I would take 2 paracetamol and drink a bottle of water. And then I would sweat it out of me.
Yeah.
And then the next thing,
I didn't even need to go to the toilet because you were losing so much fluid. Yeah.
I didn't get out of my bed for 3 days straight, other than to fill my water. And see that trip to get the water? Oh, it was killer. I had 3 duvets on my bed.
Yeah.
And then I'd be taking them all off. And that was literally, and that was 5 days. But yeah, because I remember Dad ringing and being like, would you want me to come down?
Up,
and I was like, why? What are you going to do? Get sick?
But I just like people to be there worrying about me.
About me from afar.
Like, I don't mind being sick if I have to.
That's probably the last time I was really, really genuinely properly ill. Worrying, like I could have died. Well, probably not. But, you know, you never know.
But I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? That's probably the last time I was proper
Whereas
sick.
when I get sick now, the kids still look for me for everything. And it's like I said in that previous episode that we took the snippet from, they pulled 2 chairs over to the door.
That's right.
I was like, oh, no, this is perfect. I have to quarantine. But their version of quarantine was, well, we'll just not lie on top of you. But we will sit and we will make sure your mind does not get a chance to rest. And we will ask you loads of random questions because we now finally have you.
You can't leave.
It's like when I'm in the car.
Yeah, oh God.
They love to give me the tough questions when we're in the car because I can't go anywhere.
Clever as well.
It's very clever, but I think all kids do that. And then they say you
now
should
that I've got you.
talk to your kids when they're in the car because you can't. And also, it's kind of good because you're not staring at each other in the eye. Sometimes people find it easier to open up.
We had some really good conversations when we're in the car together, actually.
That's true. Yeah. I think you feel almost that wee bit of, not anonymity, but you're
driving is not going to be able to turn suddenly and be like, what? Yeah. And so you have the ability, actually, that's a really good point. I like
the kids are dynamite, especially Luke when he gets me in the car.
Oh, of course.
So I think me being in my sick bed was like me being stuck in the car, and they just wanted to ask me all the questions, even though their dad was down.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't count.
And then no one does sick like a man. Some men.
Some men, not all men.
No, your breadboard's quite happy to battle through.
He is dosed at the minute, but he's very much of a mind over matter, and he's like, I'm not that bad, even though he sounds like he's dying.
You know what mine does? When Olivia first got sick a couple of weeks ago, his first and only thought was, you know what I'm going to say? He went reaching for the vitamin C and he goes, oh God. Oh, I suppose I'm going to get sick now. And I was like, seriously? Seriously?
Yeah.
He just panics that he's going to get sick and ruin his own time.
Yeah, no, the breadboard thinks he's indestructible, and I think getting this cold is kind of, because I was talking to him today, and I was like I can hear it in your voice. I was like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine.
I'm powering through. But I'm a bit like
you
that.
You are like
well.
that, yeah. Sometimes I think you two would be better together, but because they're so similar. It's
no,
ridiculous.
This is it, because like however much I give out about Johnny, it makes it interesting because we're not the same. So he
definitely is.
You know, like if he didn't do that, what would I have to give out about?
True.
His new favourite thing to say, I can't remember if I said this last week, because now when I ask him to do something, he goes, will it make you happy? And I say ecstatically, and he goes, okay, I'll do it. So I'm like, can you put up that curtain pole? Will that make you happy? And I'm like, yes, it will.
Great.
DIY is the way to my heart.
Yeah.
DIY and cleaning.
There you go.
Just lift some of my load.
Simple.
Yeah, don't give me a foot rub. Don't cuddle me. Don't do any of those things.
You don't like cuddle. I love a cuddle.
I don't really like cuddling though.
No, I love a bit of cuddle.
I have to remind myself to hug Johnny at least once a day because he needs it. Like when he comes in from work at the end of every day, and I know people will be screaming at their whatever device they're using to get this on.
To watch or listen.
Yeah. And the first thing he will do is come over and give me a hug and a kiss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of something. I know. Over the years, I've had to remind myself that is an amazing quality.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I know. And I'd say if he stopped doing it, I'd be like, excuse me? Yeah. But
yeah, I'm surprisingly, I love attention.
Yeah. But it is weird because you are usually quite close.
Oh,
So the
100%.
thought that you
Again, nobody's more surprised than me. I love it.
haven't really seen you being affectionate with the breadboard.
We
yet.
don't do PDAs.
No, well, I don't
very
either.
much when we're in public or around people.
Yeah.
Not. But see, when we're on our own,
We're
we're
stuck
very
together.
We're very cuddly, and yeah.
Me and
It's
Dolly don't even
lovely.
sit in the same seat anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry, we did for about 15 years.
Okay.
But my back isn't great,
Oh,
so
okay.
I prefer to kind of. And
Yeah.
sometimes he'll come over and I'm like, sit
We're
beside
on my
me.
tiny couch, just like.
Yeah. I think
And then
that's what I
Teddy
love.
gets in there as well. Teddy's very. Oh, Teddy.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
The minute he sits down beside me, Teddy's like, I beg your pardon.
But you see, Millie's the opposite. Millie is a total flirt. The minute she
Oh.
met him, she was like,
Oh.
Mommy, who?
All
I don't know
over
these
him.
people. This is now my new
Yeah.
best friend.
But no. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Again, another way we're so different.
Really, really different, yeah.
And I
don't
wasn't sure what I would. Obviously, I don't have any experience, so I
Yeah,
didn't know.
true.
But no, I'm surprisingly, I'm quite cuddly.
quite cuddly.
Yeah, quite affectionate.
That's mad. Unless if I'm upset, no, not upset, because if I'm in the middle of being upset,
Oh, nobody
just
can go
don't
near you.
come near me.
No,
You just need to kind of stand nearby.
just let me know that you're there. Kind
Yes,
of thing. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But if I'm kind of feeling a bit low or
Yeah.
feeling a bit
Oh.
sick, I do like a wee bit of
See, I
attention
love a
then.
hug. I love a hug. We've had this conversation before.
I know.
Like even in work, there's just some people that are my huggers.
No.
When I see them, I'm like, oh my god.
I hug people goodbye.
Yeah.
I like as in
I was
happy
hugging-
Christmas.
I was hugging so many people today. It was great.
I
Because obviously
did-
I'm not going to see them until after Christmas. So
Yeah.
I don't even know if they wanted a hug, but I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'll give one of those. That's like a purposeful hug. And it's kind of an accepted social thing you do.
But
You
if
hug
you saw,
people.
saw somebody looking really sad, would you
I
not
would
be
come
like,
up and I'd be like, I
would
like
you be like, there,
no,
like a pat on the
no,
back?
no. I like to be like kind of more, I like to,
Describe what you're doing for those that
oh
are
sorry,
not
I
watching.
like to lean over, kind of make eye contact with them and give them a wee shake on the shoulder, like a wee gentle,
Do you think that's comforting?
is it not?
No, it is not. That's
Right.
like, get out of it.
That's not how it's meant.
It's like a, do you know what, just get over it, okay?
Oh.
No. Well, that's my interpretation.
But I
If
think-
somebody came up to me and did that there, I'd be like, what?
No, like a wee squeeze. Like a wee
All right. Oh,
arm,
well, I
you
just
know.
do that every time I see somebody. I'm like, oh
Oh no.
yeah. I am
One of
very
them.
touchy-feely. I know, and sometimes I'm like, I know not
Don't
everybody
do
is
that
like
to
that.
me.
Because I know you don't like it.
True. Okay, fair enough.
But there's
Yeah,
certain
no.
people that I would
Jesus,
be
if
like,
somebody walked past me every time and squeezed my arm.
not every time, but say I'm coming up beside you, and I'd like just be like, all right, can I? Or I'm like, hey, you know, or oh, can I? Blah blah blah. You know, I just
Look, sometimes
put a
I
wee
would do
touch
that.
on the
I would-
arm.
Funny,
I am quite a tactile person.
No, I've learned that from Luke. And what that is with Luke is that sometimes you need to like reach out and touch him before you speak.
Can I give him like a heads up
Gives
kind of
him
thing?
it-
Yeah, I would do that to him a lot actually
yeah,
as well.
and
I
that's
would
funny. I've started doing that at
Yeah.
work to people.
Yeah. love
So if I
that.
was walking up to somebody to say to them, maybe they were sitting at a desk, and I was going to say to them, ask them to do something, I'd put a wee hand on their shoulder, maybe,
Yeah.
and say, oh, would you mind, whatever.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Just don't shake somebody because that is very like, would you just get over yourself? Move
I mean
on.
it like that.
But no, I'm very tactile and I do
Yeah.
very
I would be
touchy.
tactile, but I like it to be like, yeah, I would be
with
tactile.
rules and regulations.
I would be tactile, but just don't engulf me.
Yeah.
And a hug, and do not
Oh God.
come up behind me.
No.
But again, that stems back to
Well, we
touched very
talked
briefly
about
on the
and
relationship.
that's understand, but I don't like that either. Like,
No, don't come up. Don't even try to hug me from behind. It
Aye.
might- your body language might be nice, but I
yeah.
don't
It's
interpret
like
it as nice.
people can't touch me on my neck if I
Yeah,
don't know
no, I
them.
wouldn't.
There's certain parts of your
I
body that
wouldn't
are
like
very
it.
personal.
The neck is a very personal place.
Most personal.
Isn't it?
And your lower back, I'll never forget. And this is years ago, guys. Years ago this happened. A customer came up to me, and I will describe it as well, but she came up and put her, like, rubbed her hand along my lower back.
Ooh.
I didn't know where my, sorry, you couldn't. And I was like, get off me.
Oh.
I just give, it
Yeah.
really, like, it just was something really weird.
Do you,
Oh,
Sorry,
what?
do you know where I once got touched by a stranger, by someone I met, like we were out in a group having drinks,
Right.
and it is the weirdest place.
Oh my God, I can't even guess where.
The back of the knee.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't think anybody's ever touched the back of my knee.
No one did or has since touched me on the back of my knee. Like, it was a weird, he was making some point about, I don't know, I can't remember, but he touched me in the back of the knee and I wanted to vomit.
Ew,
It was like both the creepiest and most invasive thing I've ever felt.
Oh my god!
It's like someone, do you remember someone said, like, if they yawned and someone stuck their finger in their mouth and they went, boop. It's like that.
Yeah, there's certain things you just don't do.
You just don't do.
But yeah, the back of the knee.
The back of the knee, I swear to God, Claire, I'm talking probably 27 years ago. And I just remember
do you know what I would have done
thinking,
there? I'd be like, well, where do you hear about this? And I would have punched him in the balls and be like, what did you think of that?
I think he thought that he was being like really kind of...
Oh no, that's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I think he thought it was some kind of...
Oh God, is this person going out there doing that to other people?
I have no idea.
If you have been touched by somebody behind the knee, please contact us. You may be in for some compensation.
You may be liable for compensation.
Oh, how did we get... So this started off as
about being
sick. Okay, so we both agree.
I'm very independent.
Yeah, and I need to stop being sick.
Yeah.
And loving it so much.
Yeah, but you're not sick. I think what you need to do is...
Sorry, that should be inverted commas around that.
You need to stop telling yourself you're sick.
Yeah.
Because that's the first lie you're telling yourself.
Be like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
But you're not sick.
That's what I mean. Instead of me waking up and going, oh, I might be sick, I need to be, I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah, you also need to name it for what it is. Laziness. I don't want to face the world today, or I'm lazy.
And mixture of both, I think.
Yeah, because when you tell yourself you're sick, you're legitimizing it.
Yeah, 100%.
So you have to say...
Nobody can legitimize it better than me.
Well, there you have made it into an art form.
Yeah, but no, that
your best-selling book, How to Be Sick and Get Away with It. We'll be hitting stores
in later this year. I know. Well, you can guess what one of my New Year's resolutions is going to be.
I just hope that people...
No more sick days.
Yeah. I just hope that people listening to this, that I don't have to come on next week and say that I was sick over Christmas because it's in the house. I'm not doing a Johnny.
No. I mean, if you can escape sickness this year, best of luck to you.
I know, but it
is everywhere.
Because of where I work, I'm coming into so much contact with it that I'm kind of like, well, I'm not going to catch it at home because my immune system's been hit with it a wee bit every day.
It's not...
don't have time to be sick. I've got time to bleed.
Watch this space. We'll update you next week. Okay, next clip. Let's see.
And can I just point out that Claire, she is determined to shoehorn this in, even though I've asked her not to. Claire's obsessed with Pedro Pascal.
I'm not obsessed because that sounds weird.
Because it is weird. You've tagged him in every Instagram post we've put up, Claire.
I just wanted to see me.
To see you for who you really are.
Anyway, it's not an obsession. It's a... respect
and admiration from afar.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I think we can both agree
that's still ongoing.
Oh, forever and always.
But I didn't realise how far back it went.
Yeah.
This is probably as much with the podcast. This is one of the longest things you've stuck at.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, like this is like a love that could last.
I just love him so much as a person. As an actor, human,
as an activist,
as just a beautiful human being in every way.
What do you think the story is with him? Do you think he's just eternally single, or do you think he's going out with someone and he's just very private about it?
I think he could be very private about who he's going out with, but then it's hard to know. But I don't think we should label him. I think he might be very what's the word? Fluid in his sexuality.
Oh, right,
I like to think he might be a bit fluid in his sexuality. I don't think
I don't care either way. But
sex, like as in man, woman, whatever. I think he just seems to love everybody.
He just looks like such fun.
Oh, he looks like the best
when
fun.
you see him dancing.
Oh, I'm obsessed with the reels of him dancing, and he just looks like
so much fun. He does look like somebody. To me, he's more like somebody that I'd just like to be really good friends with.
Yeah, do you know what? It's not even
that I want to be... Yeah, it's not a romantic love.
It's a love for who he is. I just think he's such a good human being that it couldn't be bad to have him in your life.
Yeah.
I think it could only enhance your life to have somebody like that in it.
Certainly not bad to have him on a TV screen.
Oh, that's for sure. And I aspire to be like him.
Okay.
Like the female version of him.
Right.
So watch the space, guys.
Sorry, I should have been way more supportive of that.
I mean, we You know the shit I talk. But I think this is a good thing to focus on. I
know,
want
it's
to
like
be
me
somebody.
with Norway.
Yeah.
It's an aspiration,
It's like, I want to be the person that when people talk about, they don't say, well, she's never here. They want to be like, oh, she's the most fun, or she's so genuinely nice, or, you know, I think that's a good thing to aspire to be.
Yeah.
I think you can always be a nicer person.
Oh, 100%.
You know.
I definitely do. And I think that's why I was so surprised that I was even considering that I'm starting to look old and thinking about Botox.
Yeah.
Because I've always said,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so clear to you, I care more about what's on the inside.
Yes, and that is more
That it's-
important.
and
And
it
that
is-
comes out on the outside. You know, when people see for who you are inside, that reflects on.
I
your
feel like mine
face.
comes out through my double
Would
chin.
you? I swear to God.
Well, someone please get me the thingies,
She really wants to do this thing, but she's too lazy to
The
get them
li-
herself.
the lymph gland things, the brushes. Somebody get them for me for Christmas. Oh, it's now past Christmas. Can somebody get them to me for my birthday? You've got
Well,
them
in
in November.
our timeline and reality, it's still Christmas. I'll have a look tomorrow.
No, you won't get them because they take ages to order.
Are
I'd
they in the
say.
chemist or anything?
No, they're online, Claire. Who knows if they even work?
I thought they were doing an actual thing.
No,
To
no,
hell
they
with you.
are an actual thing. They hold the brush up and they, put their finger through the bristles.
It's a brush.
So you can see- It's a brush.
Get a shoe brush would be grand. A shoe polish brush.
yeah.
Well, the same thing.
Paintbrush.
Anything. A brush.
On that note, if anybody has kids that have Lego, no, I just thought of this there now. My mother-in-law
What?
gave me a great tip.
Oh, go on. I
So
love
if
a
you
tip.
have Lego, because I was cleaning Luke's room and I have one of the flash dusters, which I love a flash duster.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
Get into every nook
But
and
they
cranny.
no, not with Lego.
Oh.
They stick in the Lego and they're too flighty to get rid of the
Right.
dirt.
Okay.
So Luke was sitting the last day playing his Xbox and I was dusting and once again something fell off and he was like, "Will you stop? Every time you dust you wreck something." Johnny's mother told me, use a paintbrush.
Oh, genius.
That's how you clean the Lego.
Oh, yeah. That makes
I
sense.
know.
So nice soft bristles and you can have control over
Yes,
them.
and you kind of just
There you
and
go.
she was like, that's what she used to do.
Tip of the day.
Yeah, so just for, I know a lot of people have got Lego for Christmas.
Oh.
It may look beautiful now, but if
But
you
it
keep
is
it
a
on
dust
display,
trap,
it
yeah.
is going to look like it just rolled around the bottom of the
Yeah.
handbag for a couple of months.
That's
a paintbrush.
such a good idea. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
That's
You're all very
genius.
welcome.
There you go.
Yeah, so maybe
And,
I'll just use a paintbrush to do my lymph nodes,
Yeah, but
glands,
Ian,
whatever
how
it is.
did we get from Pedro Pascal to this?
You said that being a good person shines out
Yes,
through your body.
and it does.
and-
I do think so. I think that's...
I agree, because have you never seen really, like, we've all known somebody in our lives that's really
It's a
good
better
looking.
bitch. Oh, sorry.
Well, there is. We'll get to those ones. I remember, like, meeting this guy. This was way back in college, and he was absolutely drop dead. You know, gorgeous. You know when
Right.
someone is so gorgeous, you think they
Takes
can't
your
be
breath
real.
away. Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
yeah.
them, and you're like, this was before filters. So I mean, he was the real deal. He was not a very nice person,
'Cause
and
he
as
doesn't
the
have to be.
year went on. I didn't find him attractive. Like, actually, when I looked at him,
Yes, but you
he
see-
became ugly to me.
My theory is, if you're incredibly good looking like me,
She's being sarcastic there for anybody that can't see her.
okay,
I just got a look.
if you're incredibly good looking,
Yes.
you don't have to work at anything because
Yes.
people will fall over themselves.
Yeah.
They will do anything that you want because
Yeah.
they're so taken by how Adonis-like you are.
Yeah.
But, so you don't have to do any work. You don't have to have a personality. You
Yeah.
don't have to be nice. You don't have to be funny.
Now, there are good-looking people with
I
personalities.
mean, and they are amazing.
But the people
you
who know that they're gorgeous
Yes,
I
and
know
are
it's like-
horrible people.
and they kind of have an air about
Yeah.
them, you know, that there should be 3 foot either side of
Yeah.
them for all the
Aura.
gorgeousness. Yeah, the aura.
But yeah, but again, you look at them, and the more you get to know their personality, they suddenly become incredibly ugly to you.
And you are right. Sometimes if someone is older and has spent their whole life being, and you're right, there's no word to describe it as bitter.
Better, you
They
see it in their
become-
face.
They become pinched.
I can nearly point them out
Yeah.
in work.
Yeah.
I will see somebody's face, and I'll be like, oh, not today.
Yeah.
And I will walk in the opposite direction because I know that person has spent their life going, I don't know, pursing their lips.
Yeah.
And they have those creases, and you're like, no, not today.
Either
no.
that or they're a very, very heavy smoker.
Or that. Oh, forget about that. going to start smoking like this. Just keeping my lips straight.
Do what I do when I'm in the car. I roll my lips up like this.
Right.
I kind of make like a trout pout.
Right.
I was thinking it probably plumps out the lips for lines.
Well, I'm going
to wee bit of face yoga.
Right. But I I definitely think that why I love Pedro so much is it's everything.
The whole package, yeah.
And the more I see of him and learn about how good he is and supportive and blah blah blah, the better looking he gets.
He does seem a very genuine person.
Yeah, and like
for as much as you can know of anybody.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, these things last forever. If in 30 years it comes out that he was a horrible person, we apologise. But
yeah.
You just don't know sometimes.
You can't, you can't. We don't know him. We don't know anything he's done. We can only go by what
what I've seen and what's shown to me.
That's the case of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sometimes, and I'm not comparing this to Pedro at all. I do think he's a genuinely nice person, but sometimes people who do the worst things have the best reputations.
Me and Dad had a conversation about this recently. I was like, see anybody who is the
pillar of the community. We're not saying
not everybody,
people that are the pillar
but
of the
a lot of people that have done bad things is the commonality that they have also. Oh God, you wouldn't think that,
But I think that's part of the thing.
It's like a disguise.
Yes, because you're obviously going to work really hard, especially like you sometimes find that with people who have been in violent relationships, and someone would say, well, I never would have thought it of them, men or women.
Yeah,
women can be just as violent. I never would have thought that of that person.
Yeah.
They are so good. But I think that's part of the thing.
Oh, 100%.
Because that's part of the gaslighting.
Oh, you're gaslighting everybody.
Everybody comes up and says, oh, and such and such is so brilliant. And it goes for parenting, it goes for relationships, it goes for everything.
Yeah.
And then, the person that's behind closed doors. Well, I mean, the saying street angel, house devil,
well, that is it.
Isn't a saying for no reason. But I think Pedro is a house and street angel.
Everything is amazing about him, and I aspire to be like him.
Did you watch The Materialists?
Not yet.
It's good.
I am going to watch it, but I must have. It was Halloween, and then I think I got into Christmassy stuff. So I will. I'll get on that in the new year.
It's a very modern way.
It's a different. I've heard people saying, "Don't go in. This is not your normal romantic comedy."
But I think I heard somebody reviewing romantic comedies, and they were saying that they really felt this one was underrated.
Oh, okay, because it wasn't your typical.
No, but it deals in and it's less for me, but I would hear stuff that Luke would be listening to on YouTube, and then I immediately am like, no, that's not.
Yeah.
Do you know that it's about it's kind of feeding into that incel idea. It's this worth. What do they make?
Yes.
It's not about love. It's about what can they give you.
Yeah.
What do they provide? Do they hit all the boxes of what you're looking for?
That is some people's way of dating. Yeah. Very much of. How much do you make? What kind of car do you drive? What kind of job do you have? That is what their focus is.
I think you would really like it because that's what it features on.
Right, well, I will get on that.
And, it was really weird for me because the last time I dated, I don't even know that they had Facebook.
Yeah, probably
you know what
not,
I mean?
Yeah.
There was no other way to meet people than through a friend of a friend or...
It's so sad now. The dating is so sad.
Yeah, and I don't think I think that more people have had negative experiences than I know there are lots of good experiences. And people meet each other.
Many good stories.
But
I think something has to change soon because I just feel like
it's becoming very hard.
I think people aren't doing it anymore. They're not dating at all.
At all, yeah. I think the younger generation are not dating online.
Like we were having this conversation, was it last week? And just say, they need to bring back the likes of the Kayleys or the dances. Are you going to the dance?
Yeah.
And things like that there where people kind of have to gather together.
Because chemistry is something that you cannot pick on paper.
You really can't.
But the other thing is too that some people are, because I was talking to a girl that I know, and I mean she's kind of been down that road of online dating and all the rest of it, and she's had so many bad experiences.
Good job for life.
There was one came along and I was saying to her, this, and she's like, no, it'll be and she already had him.
It has scarred her.
Yes.
Yeah, and I completely get it.
100%. But I was
after my last experience, I was like, that's when I deleted the apps. Like, talk about an asshole.
And God forbid if I had to go into the dating world now. No. I mean, I would be just cannon fodder. because I would believe everybody who told me that they really liked me and they loved talking to me, and I would end up, you know, I just know it.
It is horrible.
You're like, it's almost like you're getting your heart broken many times.
Yeah, that's it. And you
each wee one.
You get harder and harder each time you go into it. So by the time, you know,
you might find anybody that's worth it.
Listen, you're so hardened by what's happened that you're not letting anybody in.
Yeah.
You know,
and I think that's where America has probably been for a long time. You know, these rom-coms are always set in America.
Yeah.
I think they've, you know, because Americans, I think, date in a way that we as Irish people.
Oh, well, I mean, like
if someone walked up to me and said, would you like to go for coffee? I would be like, psycho.
That was the biggest adjustment in Canada, was people just openly
asking
in public after meeting you for a few minutes.
Asking you out?
Yeah. And be like, you don't know me.
That is mad, isn't it?
Because I remember I fell at the bar.
Oh, is this the one with the number?
No, that was a different one. This guy, and he was there with a few of his friends, whatever, and I was serving them all night because I was working the bar, whatever. At the end of the night, then he like slid over his card, and he's like, "Why don't you give me a call?" And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I really like you." And I was like, "The reason you like me is because I've been serving you alcohol all night and been really nice to you." I was like, "Do you know why I've been really nice to you?" I was like, "You've tipped me really well."
You see, no, I would be the one, again, this is
but
where
he wouldn't have remembered me the next morning. He was hammered.
Oh, but Claire, I would be the one ringing him the next morning.
No, I just let the card back over.
Hello, I'm the girl from the bar.
No. And he took it really, he was so nice about it. He was like, yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
he got it. Like, I was like, I've been serving you alcohol all night. I was like, of course you love me. I was like, and I was being nice to you, so I get a tip. I was like, everybody wins.
Well, what happens to girls like me? The hopeless romantics who believe.
There are hopeless romantic men out there as well.
No, but I mean, imagine if someone like me was working in the bar.
Oh, God, no, you could never work in a bar.
You just, not in America. I mean, in Ireland, I wouldn't believe I don't think they were slagging me. They wouldn't have a card. Nobody would have a card to be writing.
I know, that was the bit that cracked me up the most. But you know what the best of it was? That was the time Dad was over visiting. He was sitting in a booth over across the way. I think I told him that. I was like, that's my dad over there.
You should have taken him over and said, Dad, we're getting married.
So funny.
But I think I would have phoned because, I mean, I was always a hopeless romantic.
Oh, my God.
You know, when
From the day you learned about it, you always was in love.
And what was it? Like, I wonder, was it the fact that I read Jane Eyre really young, or what the heck?
No, I think it's just, you're just that way naturally.
Yeah, and I loved everybody, and if they showed me any kind of attention, I loved them, and I thought everybody was genuine. And I was very lucky that I didn't have a big enough pool of people to make too many. And I made some, like, I remember dating this guy in college. I don't even know if I've ever told you this.
Oh, guys, exclusive.
I remember dating this guy in college. We'd been at college for a year together, and we kind of got on, and we were friendly. And then he asked me out.
Oh, I think I do know this.
Yeah, he asked me out. I don't know whether he asked me out genuinely, or he asked me out to see if I liked him. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah, just testing the water kind of thing.
Yeah, but not in a kind of a, I don't think in a genuine, when I look back on it now, but sure, I was just like over the moon. And I think I remember just being so eager, you know, just thinking like, you know, oh, he likes me, you know, because I'm I don't play games.
No, see, that's it.
I think what that was, it was one of the first times I'd ever experienced somebody playing games with me.
Right.
Kind of blowing hot and cold. Probably looking to just give you enough to hook you in and then let you go again.
Booster kind of guy.
Yes.
Fucking hate those guys.
The only people I'd gone out with before that were kind of both long term.
Yeah.
You know, I'd been going out with either, you know, both of them for a good while.
Yeah.
Not at the same time. And this was so new to me, and I just remember being so embarrassed afterwards. I think that was the thing that I realised that, you know, he probably wasn't as genuine as I thought. Yeah. So can you imagine putting me on social media?
No.
I'd be admitted.
I think I took the opposite stance. I was so cynical of everybody that even people who genuinely liked me, I was like, nope.
Well, I've seen you do that, before. But then, now I don't know anymore, Claire. Did they like you, or did I just look at everything through a rose?
Let's say no.
But every time you would meet somebody and they'd talk to you, I'd be like, Claire, you should marry them.
Yeah, I know.
I know. But Pedro's the real deal.
The real deal, forever and always.
Do yourself a favour over the Christmas period. Watch the
maybe that would be
Materialists
Boxing Day
and see what you think.
Viewing,
You might hate it, but I mean, he's in it.
I mean, he's in it. I could watch it on mute. It's grand. Okay,
right,
so
next one.
I think this is our last clip now.
But it's like looking at your Google calendar. Oh my god. I have never seen so many different coloured tabs. And I'm like, but you know them, like, you're like this. I'm like, what's the pink one? You're like, that's me. What's the blue one? That's Johnny. What's the green one? That's the kids. What's this? It's so like.
And then I have red for money going out.
Yeah.
And the dates. I have purple for money coming in. I have a different shade of like a turquoise for all my work shifts. I know.
Incredible.
But it's very handy because when I look at it, at a glance, I can see what I need to be doing.
Aileen and her Google Maps.
Google Calendar, you tit. I also need Google Maps a lot.
Too. Aileen and her Google Calendar.
I loved my Google
God,
Calendar. And now I have an iPhone.
I know,
and it doesn't have the same.
Can you
there's
not
no
download
colours.
Google Maps? Why?
What is wrong with me? I probably could download Google Calendar, but I don't know how. This one now, the only handy thing about the iPhone is when you open it, it brings up the date and it tells you what you have going on here.
Yeah.
But when I click into it, everything's just like.
It's very boring,
It's very boring.
But you're bound to be able to change colours and stuff.
I've tried, Claire, can't figure it out. I bet you need to buy something on the iPhone. And I ain't doing it, Claire. I'm not giving them the money.
Fuck you, iPhone.
Exactly. Now, I do love having an iPhone. I do find it incredibly easy to use. And I know this is so weird, but I like it 'cause it's a wee bit smaller.
Yeah.
And I just feel it's easier to use. But I miss
I just
my
want to see what
Google Calendar so much.
Yeah, my God, that was a thing. Oh, this one. Of beauty.
Oh,
and
it was
terrifying at the same time because I was like, I don't know what this means.
Do you know that after that episode, there was a patient came into the surgery and she was obviously listening to the podcast and she whipped out her Google Calendar. She's got kids as well.
Oh my
her Google
God.
Calendar and she was like, look at this. I even have a colour for whenever my shopping is, my groceries are being delivered. And I was like, I need that. And it was amazing to know that there are other people.
That is. I am envious of people like that because I love a notebook and a planner.
Yeah.
And I'll use it for about a week.
Oh,
and I forget about it.
Yeah.
But
or it's too big to carry around.
I just don't know how to organise my life.
One step at a time.
Yeah, I did.
I suppose.
I did look a thing up on Instagram and it's like how to plan the best 2026.
Oh.
So I was getting some tips. Now, in fairness, the one I like is like let every month have a theme. So January is going to be organisation. As in like organise my home and everything.
You might be aiming too high, Claire.
What?
As in, I think what you realistically need to do, I think you need to sit down and be really real with yourself.
I need to go day by day.
I think you need to go day by day.
Hour by hour. Minute by minute.
Yeah, they do say that in many of the recovery
smaller
programs.
Bites, yeah.
But it's more like when you set yourself up, you're already heading into fantasy land. You're not living in the real world.
The same thing on Instagram did say only a week at a time.
Oh yeah, you could give yourself an idea, but I
So
know
it's
what
more
happened.
like-
I know what happens. You can just indulge me a moment.
Okay.
So January's going to be for organisation.
Yes.
What is Claire going to do? Claire's going to go out and buy
No.
all the things. Hang on.
No, spend January.
Well, okay, but you may then decide that
I know, I
you've
do
spent too much time organising that you're too tired to get up the next day.
Yeah.
You're going to burn yourself out.
Okay.
I think January should be let's just knuckle down and get on with it.
Yeah.
And see how we
If
are
I
in February.
I organise. If I don't, I don't. No pressure.
There is a thing now on Instagram, and I did see it. Now I've only seen wee bits of it, but one of the things that popped up, and it's really handy for me. It was like when you're going up the stairs, take 2 things with you that need to go away. What?
I live in a mobile home.
Did I not say this probably won't apply to you?
I don't know if you did. I didn't hear it.
Maybe there's the stairs at the front of your door.
doesn't
2
be much
pieces of poo. No, but what it was saying was I would have a habit of coming into a room and
get
being
you.
overwhelmed and not knowing where to start. And I've since, like, if I'm going to bed at night, I'll be like, right, I'll just clear this table.
Yeah.
Don't have to do anything else, just clear that table. For me, it's about making bite size.
Right.
And that's what that app, there is an app,
so,
seems to be getting at, that you need to make it manageable.
So if organised January organisation, rather than like trying to organise my whole home, what if I just did like it bit by bit, like one day do a kitchen drawer, another day do the second kitchen drawer?
Yeah, but organise can also be organise anything. It could be organise your thoughts.
Okay.
Organise your actions. Organise, you know.
That doesn't sound fun.
No, but this, see, and that is the catchphrase. That's not fun. And for anybody that is listening rather than watching, Claire just buried her head in the couch.
I did.
You know.
God, you're wise.
You want to organise.
Because I like to organise.
Yeah. And that is what that's doing is just taking you away from reality.
Yeah, it is. Because I enjoy it too much.
Yeah. And what you'll do is you'll burn yourself out organising, and then you'll be too sick for the week. I think if you're going to organise anything,
how am I going to tidy my house? Am I allowed to organise my house?
You're allowed to organise, but how about, because I know what you were doing. The minute you were like, organise January, you even made like a wee banner with your hands. And I can hear and see you going off to do it. And the house is going to be so organised and all that's going to be done. Your life is still going to be exactly the way it was. How about you organise all the things that you've been putting to the back burner?
Yeah, in fairness, that might be a better idea.
How about you organise your finances?
But I was just going to say, because you don't want to get too involved. Is this you getting involved?
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, yeah,
no,
that's my advice.
No, and I know that. I did just mean like, okay.
Yeah, you see, you just want to do the nice things. Do you know what? You do you. If you want to go organise your house.
No, but you're right, though.
Don't come back to me in February.
No, you are right, though, because I would go all, like, what's the word? Hell to leather?
Yeah. The best thing that I ever did, and it's going back to whenever I think I started that Google Calendar thing of the money, whenever I was on maternity leave and we had no cash. And Johnny could not tell you on what day of the week anything's coming out. So I used to have in, I think it was yellow, when our money came in.
Yeah.
And then I had in red. And the minute I would think to myself, oh, maybe we'll get a takeaway tonight, I'd flip open the calendar, and the minute I would see it, just remind me.
Use my Google Calendar.
It would just remind me that I had other responsibilities.
But in a weird way, and do not take this the wrong way, and nobody read too much into this, but the way you're talking, if I had a baby, I would solve a lot of my problems, because A, if I was going on maternity, I'd have to save my money, and B, if I wouldn't be able to be sick, because I'd have a child.
No, but you see, you only think that.
Oh no, but I'm not saying that's what I want. But the way you're talking, it's like, well, you know, if you have children, you can't be sick. And if you're maternity and you have children, you have to look after your money.
But you can just be a shit parent.
That's
There's
true.
loads of them out there. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, but
there
it's not a lie.
There are loads of people who don't. Like, I think it was just in my personality to, you know,
I know, imagine
do
if
that kind of
too
thing.
sick to look after you.
Do you know what? I remember saying this to somebody. You know when they say, oh, a baby's a Band-Aid? In my opinion, a baby is not a Band-Aid, it's a sledgehammer. Because whatever stress or whatever you have going on, you add a baby into that. And those years when the kids were small were the toughest of my marriage.
Oh, I would say.
Absolutely the toughest. Between me struggling with postnatal depression, Johnny struggling with the shock that he was 40 and suddenly had kids after all these years of living life on his own terms. It took us a long time to get, and I think because I was so determined, I carried it for both of us a lot of the time. And maybe that's why I'm more relaxed now, because I don't have that same need.
Things are kind of a lot easier.
But I would definitely say a baby does not solve problems.
No, but I was only joking. It's just there seemed to be a pattern there when you were saying
that is true, yeah.
If I had a baby, my problems would be solved.
If you had a baby, you'd have no money, and not for the reasons that you do now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
you'd just be really tired and still have no money.
Oh no. Nah, you're grand.
And you'd never have a good pelvic floor again.
Good to know.
Yeah.
No baby.
But back to my Google Calendar. I miss it so much. And you know what? We have a calendar on the back of the door, and since we bought that dartboard,
Aye. I bought you a calendar for Christmas.
Oh, don't worry, I will use it. I'm going to find somewhere. Oh, did you? I bought you one too.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I remember we were together when I bought it to you.
Oh, yeah.
The really funny one.
Yeah, I didn't tell you what mine is. It's not as funny, but I think you'll like it.
Probably like get out of bed. Did you make it yourself? It's like really strict.
It's don't come crying to me.
Yeah,
When
bitch.
No, I did not make
You're
it.
dead to me now. Oh,
Every day has just got, did you go to work? Written on it.
Oh my God, imagine.
Saves me texting you.
Do it.
No, I will not.
Or cross it.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then you can just gouge it out along with a picture of my face that you probably throw darts at whenever you can hear my voice saying to you.
Oh, gonna be a new woman.
That's my line.
Well, it's about time somebody else said it. Gonna be a new woman, guys.
I love Google Calendar. I miss Google Calendar. I'm going to download Google Calendar.
Do it.
I'm going to do it. See if I can.
And I'm going to download Google Maps.
Do you know what I love?
For some reason, I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed with Google Maps. In fairness,
go on.
How did we ever manage before Google Maps?
Oh, guys, with my sense of direction,
I
would have gotten lost on my first day in Canada and you never would have seen me again.
Yeah, I find it the most handy for the walking feature when you're in a city.
Yeah.
You're like, this is, and she speaks like she could be on mute for ages, and then she go, take another right. And she gives you the name of the street. It's so handy.
I love Google Maps, I really do.
I
love Google Maps the way you love Google Calendar.
Oh my God, I miss Google Calendar.
Can you download it?
Let's
I thought
see.
that's what you were doing.
No. Do you know another thing?
On your phone?
No, because I was going to show you.
Oh, right, sorry.
Another thing I have now is a wee list of reminders and to do.
Oh.
Let's see if I did any of the things. Ring the dentist for Olivia.
No.
I did try several times. They didn't answer. Let's see what's on me to do.
What?
Make dental appointment for Olivia.
What else is on there?
Book the vet appointment for Jasper. He did have a vet's appointment for his vaccines, but we had to cancel it the day of the storm.
Oh, fair enough.
So, because kids got out of school early,
Aye.
so we had to go collect them. So he's not had his vaccines, and I wouldn't mind.
Will Olivia ever get a dental appointment?
The other thing is, it's written on the board.
It is.
Well.
Along with repot houseplants. Every week.
How many days with or?
Oh, sorry, January. January is just around the corner.
The other thing that's on it is defrost Claire's birthday cake, which I'm pretty sure we
done
did.
and dusted. Well done. You can mark that one
When
off.
are you bringing Pedro up?
Stay.
Are you bringing him on Christmas
Of course
Day?
I am. Choose my date.
Good. I'm not sitting him at the table because I don't
No,
have
you
space.
said that. It's alright. He'll sit in here. Sure, he doesn't eat.
I don't even know if I have enough table mats. Anyway, that's a conversation for app. You've already had your Christmas dinner, and I've also had my Christmas
And it was
dinner.
lovely.
It was beautiful.
So nice. Oh my God, best dinner yet. My starters were probably the greatest part of it.
The highlight of the show.
Everybody was talking about them. Even Johnny's potatoes were overlooked because of my starters.
I cannot wait for...
Don't! That's mean. I thought you were going to be like, when I don't show up with starters.
No!
Okay, sorry.
I cannot wait for Johnny to tell us how many times. Oh, I do. The only thing is, he doesn't... Yeah. You'll just have to keep the video on. See if I had my GoPro.
You try. You try and you try. It's never good enough.
Hard to believe we're still related.
Still related?
Still together, like, you know what I mean?
Still talking?
Yeah, still talking. That's it.
Guys,
That's still related.
it's getting late. We have Christmas fatigue.
We're doing it.
We
Still have
haven't
a load of cleaning to do.
We still haven't made it to Christmas yet, so...
You know what though? It's been nearly an hour, so I think I've really enjoyed going over those snippets.
Took us to depths that I never expected, those snippets.
That is why I need some kind of a structure. Because sometimes when something is prompted, it makes me think of things that I wouldn't have normally thought of. Sometimes when you sit down to record, like the day is busy, by the time you sit down to record, you're like, oh God. Yeah, because like when we went to the Nativity a couple of weeks ago, if we'd have live streamed that, we were on fire. I mean, it was so funny.
Running commentary.
But by the time we got through town and we had lunch and we got shopping done, we sat down and we're like, what happened at the Nativity again? You know. So in some ways I love when we revisit things like that.
Structure and a GoPro.
I think we'd be viral.
I think so too.
Yeah.
In what way, I don't know, but
I don't know
there are
either.
many ways to interpret that. But anyway, on that note,
we've really enjoyed going back down over some of the episodes. We will take a look at maybe some from the mid section.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be revisited. I think this is a good idea. It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah, we'll revisit some of the kind of later episodes to see where we're at.
But make sure to tune in for next week's because it's all our favourite episode, Aileen's New Year's resolution. I can't wait.
A lot of pressure.
You better bring it because I am excited.
Well, I mean, they're usually the exact same as every year, and I never achieve them.
I love them.
But I'll try and put a flair on it.
Good stuff.
Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to love yous and leave yous.
And get ready for Christmas.
Would just say give us a like.
Like and subscribe. YouTube, if you're getting us there. On Spotify, download audio only. You don't have to download your video. Nobody has time for that.
And the YouTube channel is, because I don't think we said it in the last episode,
podcast Houston's We Have a Problem. We'll put the link and everything up with our Insta post and things like that there.
It just stays there all the time, doesn't it, the link?
Oh yeah, but say in a story or whatever.
Oh, okay.
We'll keep adding
haven't figured out how to do that
yet. We'll
yet.
make it easy for you guys. But yeah, thanks so much guys, and we will
so much.
talk to you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.